Hey guys, welcome to Dev Domain. In today's video, we are going to learn about exception propagation. Let's start. So, exception propagation is how an exception, that is an error, travels through your program when it's not handled immediately. So, suppose there is an error occur in your program. There are two ways to handle that error. By using throws keyword, so we can send that exception to its caller, or we can handle that error by using the try and catch. If we pass the exception to its caller and we have not handled that exception immediately, then how the error will propagate. Let's see how it works, how the exception propagates. So when an exception occurs in a method, Java first looks for an try and catch block in that method to handle it. When an exception occurs in the method, Java prefers to use try and catch block to handle that exception. In that method, if not found, the exception propagates, that is moves up to the calling method. If the try and catch block is not found in the method, then the exception will propagate. The exception will move to its caller. This continues up the call stack until either it finds a method that can handle it, or it reaches the top where the program crashes if still unhandled. The exception will propagate until it finds a try and catch block within the method, or it will reach to the main method. Okay, and suppose the main method also throws that exception, then the JVM will handle it. That is nothing but the Java virtual machine. It will handle that exception. Now let's see example for the exception propagation. Now as you can see, I have created method A, B, C and the main method. Program will start from the main method. In the main method, I have called the method A. In the method A, I have called the method B, and in the method B, I have called the method C. And in method C, I have created a variable x and I have done the arithmetic operation that is 5 divided by 0. So that is an exception, that is arithmetic exception. We cannot divide a number by 0, so that is an exception, arithmetic exception. So this method C has two ways to handle this exception. Either it can be handle this exception by using try and catch block, or it will throw an exception to its caller. So suppose it has been thrown to its exception to its caller, so it will throw the exception to the B. Okay, because here the C method has been called. The B method also has two ways. Either it will handle this exception by using try and catch, or it will also pass this exception to its caller. Suppose B method also pass this exception to its caller. So that means it will pass the exception to its A. Okay. That means A method. Okay. Now A method has also two ways, where either it will handle this exception by using the try and catch block, or it will pass the exception to its caller. Suppose A method has also passed this exception. Now a method we have called in the main method. Okay, so as you can see, the a method has been called from here. Okay, now this error will propagate to the main method. Okay, now as you can see, the error has been came to the main method. So the main method has also two ways. Either it will catch this error by using try and catch block, or it will transfer to the message to its caller. Okay, suppose main method has also passed this exception to its caller. Now the JVM will handle this exception. JVM is nothing but Java Virtual Machine. It will handle that exception and it will pass that exception to the main method. This how the message will propagate in our program. Now let's see some key points for the exception propagation. So first is exception propagates up the call stack. Next, each method in the chain gets a chance to handle it. So each method in a program have a chance to handle that exception. If no one catches it, the program terminates with an error message. So if any method has not handled that exception, the program will terminate with an error message. You can stop by catching the exception at any level. You can handle the exception in any method. By doing this, you can stop the propagation of an exception. So, this is all about the exception propagation. So, thank you for watching this video.